Chip. With the use of his teleportation tech, he can roam around the map with ease. He can go top, he can go bottom. He goes wherever he pleases. But even though his tech is cool and all, he struggles to keep up with other roam heroes and the current meta. And because of that, he struggles to perform well overall. So why is that, you might be wondering? It's because his overall skills aren't designed to reach his full potential. Unlike other roam heroes, where their skills are utilized effectively in teamfights, objectives, and the current meta. Meanwhile, Chip is a double-edged sword. Although his teleportation kit benefits his teammates at certain times, but it feels so sluggish and can put you in a vulnerable position at certain times. Greetings everyone, I'm NerdyMate, and this is Chip, the face technician in MLBB Hero Workshop.
Huh? Of course I was listening, and I concur with whatever you said.
Chip is a tank/support hero, whose kit revolves around his teleportation abilities, where he can roam around the map with ease and allows him to quickly scout behind enemy lines, which is why Chip is a unique type of roam hero due to it. As previously mentioned, he is still struggling to keep up with other roam heroes, especially in the current meta, and today we're gonna change his entire kit to make him stronger and better. From passive to ultimate, we'll break down and analyze, and then change them with fair and balance. Quick reminder that this is just a concept or idea and it is not an official project of MLBB. Now, let's start off first with his passive. His passive is called Snack Time, where Chip starts eating potato chips once every 2 seconds when out of combat, regenerating HP after finishing a whole bag. Do note that it requires 4 bites. After eating a bag of chips, Chip will be full and cannot eat again for 5 seconds. His passive is good, but it isn't perfect. 4 bites take a bit too long in order for him to restore his health. His passive is built for him so that he doesn't need to recall back to the base, and he can stay longer in the battlefield. To improve this, reduce the required number of bites by 1, so instead of taking 8 seconds, it'll become 6 seconds for him to finish his snack. To balance this out, increase his passive cooldown by 2 seconds, from 5 seconds to 7 seconds, so that he can eat again. In summary, he has quicker time to regain back HP, but his passive will trigger less frequently. I do believe this may work out for his new passive to maximize his roaming potential. His HP regeneration is already balanced, so no need to touch that. We just need to focus on his duration recovering HP and the frequent time of his passive. That's it for his passive. What do you think of this concept for his passive? Is it a bit too OP? Is this considered balanced? Let me know in the comments. His skill 1 is called Crash Course, where Chip rams his hovercraft into the ground, dealing magic damage and applying Chip's mark on enemy units hit. Chip gains a shield upon hitting an enemy hero, which increases by 40% for each additional enemy hero hit. Chip's next basic attack will become ranged and also hit all nearby enemies with Chip's mark, detonating the mark to dealing magic damage and stun each target for 0.6 seconds. This skill 1 is very good to crowd control enemies since it can hit multiple targets. And it also can provide shield for Chip, which makes him even tankier in teamfights or taking objectives. Now, there are 2 main problems with this skill. Number 1 is the scaling, and number 2 is no shield effect when using it on minions and creeps. Now let's head to problem number 1, the scaling. Recall to his skill 1 again. Chip gains a shield upon hitting enemy heroes based on 60% total magic power. Same goes for Chip's next basic attack, will become ranged and also hit all nearby enemies with Chip's mark. Will detonate the mark dealing magic damage and stun them for 0.6 seconds. Also again, based on 30+% total magic power. You see, the problem here is that Chip is a tank/support hero, meaning he needs durability and utility to become tanky in the battlefield and providing aid for his teammates. So to fix this, instead of based on total magic power, it will now based on total magic defense, physical defense, and HP. For the total magic and physical defense will base on damage, and for total HP is for the shielding.
Hi, this is Nerdy Mate from the future. I miscalculated the total percent for total defense and HP in this part. So on total percent defense for the damage is plus 50%, while on total percent HP for the shield is plus 3%. That's all. Back to you, nerd.
That way, his defense items can give him more value in scaling than building him magic items, and making him even tankier with his shield than his overall damage. That is all for problem number 1. Now let's move on to problem number 2. No shield effect on minions and creeps. You can apply the mark on the minions and creeps, but no shield applies to it. I don't know why it only applies on the enemy, the shield effect, but not on minions and creeps, meaning to say that he will be disadvantageous in securing objectives. And since he is also considered a tank hero, it devalues him a lot. Because he's always in the front line, that means he needs to prioritize building defense items to absorb a lot of damage. Or I think Bunton did this intentionally, so that when securing objectives, Chip will not be almost to the point of being unkillable. That's all for his skill 1. What do you think? Do you think the changes are justified for Chip's skill 1? Let me know in the comments. His skill 2 is called Overtime, where Chip rushes for 2 seconds, gaining up to 65% extra movement speed, after which he maintains the max speed for 2 seconds. Chip's next basic attack will cause him to charge at the enemy, dealing magic damage and knocking them back slightly. Now this skill is absolute trash. Chip is built around teleportation, yet somehow one of his abilities is a charge movement speed mechanism. Overall, I think the skill alone what makes Chip pulls him back from his entire kit. So let's just scrap his original skill 2 and change it with this. It will now be a blink ability, like the flicker spell. This makes sense for Chip since again, he relies on to his teleportation abilities, and making his skill 2 a blink ability justifies it. To balance this out, you need to charge his skill 2 to reach its maximum range, like Kufra's skill 1, Gatot's skill 2, or Barrett's ultimate. To make it fair for the enemy team, if you're charging this skill within a bush, there will be a faint sound of his skill 2 charging. That way, the enemy will have a heads up that you are there. So it is up for the player's capabilities to be aware around their surroundings. If they don't pay attention very well, then they're dead within a matter of seconds. That's all for his skill 2. What do you think about it? Do you think it's a bit overkill? Let me know in the comments. His ultimate is called Shortcut, where Chip drops the main portal on an enemy hero, dealing magic damage and briefly slowing them by 25%. The main portal deals 2 times the damage and immobilizes them for 1 second after a delay. Meanwhile, he creates connecting portals near allied heroes 10 units away and behind the allied base. The main portal and connecting portals lasts up to 15 seconds. His ultimate is 50% good and 50% bad, because it can be very useful in any situation, especially taking objectives, where Chip can go in, place his portal onto an enemy, and let his allies teleport where he is. Even though allies are far away from the objective, it is a quick access for your team, making from point A to your point B location. The downside, however, is enemies can also go through the portal, so this means everyone needs to think and act fast in order to take the upper hand. So it is a high risk, high reward situation, making every step count. Now, his ultimate is already good overall. There's a slight changes for it in order to maximize utilization of his ultimate. So instead of creating portals behind allies, it will now then be like the arrival spell. A special button will appear for allies if they want to teleport towards your location. The duration of teleportation will just be around 1 second. That way, the enemy team will not have a chance to teleport onto your location, and your whole team can secure objectives much more easily. And that's it for his ultimate. What do you think about the changes? Is it too OP? Would you use this version? Let me know in the comments. This whole concept isn't about making Chip overpowered. It's about making him feel better to play, especially in the new season. Well, that is all for Chip's rework concept. Which hero should we do next? Suggest it in the comment section down below. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you find this video entertaining and informative. And if you want more MLBB content from this channel, then subscribe for more new videos to come. Thank you everyone again for tuning in. Nerdymate signing off.